Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Talking Tunes Tuesday. We are in the Studio UK. I'm Chloe, I'm joined by Adam.
Hello.
And James.
You're right.
So I will just explain as a bit of a precursor to today's episode. It's quite a long one. We have already listened to some of these songs before. We recorded it, tried to do it in person, and the sound turned out shit. So
I mean, it turned out okay, but editing times were constrained.
Yeah, so we are gonna make this as organic as physically possible, but we liked all the songs we listened to last time, and we're just gonna reiterate what we said then, even though no one heard it.
Anyway, should we listen to the first track?
So first up today we have Hope, Wish, Pray by Victoria Groff.
So that was Hope, Wish, Pray by Victoria Groff. She is based out of Vancouver. She's a singer-songwriter. What did we all think?
It's a really good song. It's got such nice, chill vibes to it.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's got a very nice mix of both, acoustic-y sort of vibes, but also with, lo-fi drums, and it's very vinyl-y. And I liked that.
She's definitely trying to tell a story through the lyrics.
Yeah, and I think she does a good job of kind of creating a soundscape almost, particularly, you hear the rain and stuff coming in. I think that suited the track quite well. And obviously, she is quite vulnerable in her lyrics, as you say there, Chloe. Tells a good story.
Yeah. Okay, so next up we have Evensong by Max Palmer.
the boat won't hold. Buckets overboard to stay afloat. Every hard word stuck in my throat. Oh, you find your flaws. No, after all, elevator here don't work right now. Getting kinda used to the upside down. The first one of the morning, the last before you go. The cloud you hide is storming, the crowd that stands alone. The red light finds you out, and the town seems to drown out your evil song. Sing like you've been kicked, a sin that broke your wings. Giving up love's the hardest thing. Honeybee flies with a suicide sting. The first one of the morning, the last before you go. The cloud you hide is storming, the crowd that stands alone. The red light finds you out, and the town seems to drown out your evil song. Old cold tired bones. No, we can't go home, but we can't stop now in the middle of the road. There ain't no map for the great unknown. First one of the morning, the last before you go. The cloud you hide is storming, the crowd that stands alone. The red light finds you out, and the town seems to drown out your evil soul.
That was Max Palmer with his new track, Even Song. Max Palmer's from Hartford, and he's released his self-titled debut EP, and he's finally going to get back on stage next month, so go check him out. What did we think, guys?
It was a really nice song. It's good to see him coming out with some new music as well. We worked with him about a year ago now, back when we were first starting out. So it's definitely good to see people come back around after so long. Yeah, and it's just a really nice song. Adam, what did you think?
Oh, great indie track. Yeah, really big fan of that. I liked there's lots of variation in terms, big catchy indie chorus. Loved that. Much more chilled out in the verse, and I felt that really came through at the end. That big build up really worked for that song. I could definitely see watching that live, particularly at the end. I could imagine people really enjoying it. Actually, myself would really enjoy that. So I'll definitely have to have a look at where Max Palmer is performing, if he's not too far away from
Should
sunny
we
old
go?
Hampshire. May have to go have a gander.
Sunny.
It is actually sunny for once today. It is actually
It is a
sunny.
beautiful day today from the isolation station.
Yeah, we're all in isolation currently.
Shout out George
so-
Hodgson.
we get out tomorrow though. We get out tomorrow.
So our next track is Unless I Have To by Emily Moore.
Pen to paper, every word leads back to you. 2 years later, I wish you leaving wasn't true. Same old story. I play a game I always lose. I think I'm dreaming. It might be time to cut you loose. But what if I still love you? I could walk away, but I don't want to. 'Cause what am I supposed to do without you? I won't walk away unless I have to. Every morning, every evening spent on you. I spin in circles. I'm telling lies to hide the truth. I'm chasing memories. I'm chasing every part of you. You might be different. It might be time for something new. But what if I still love you? I could walk away, but I don't want to. 'Cause what am I supposed to do without you? I won't walk away unless I have to. And this isn't about you. There's something deep inside me that still needs you. It's hard for me to say it, but I want to. And I won't walk away unless I have to.
So that was Emily Moore with Unless I Have To. She is another Vancouver-based artist. Oh, she's from Vancouver, based in Los Angeles. I do apologise. And yeah, that was a really good bedroom pop song. I don't know where I'm going with this. Guys, what did you think about it?
Well, it makes me want to cry. In a good way. In a very,
good way.
Yeah, in a good way.
It's
I think the song itself's pretty good, but I think the thing that really makes it stand out is definitely Emily Moore's vocals on it. I think she has a
Her vocals are
voice.
amazing.
Yeah, really suits the tone of it as well.
It's a really beautiful track.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah, I think that's the best
And
way to
it
describe
it rides intensity nicely. It doesn't go too far up or too far down, but it does have movement within it, which is what is nice about it. And I think it's sort of like what I noticed with the previous track with Max Palmer. It's two songs where the production is very, very simplistic in the form that there's only 3 or 4 instruments at any one time, but they're all really solidly produced and they all sound really good, and as a result of that, it's just a very well-rounded
They're all working
track.
hard as part of the score.
And then you don't.
Yeah, you can say score.
Yeah.
You can say score.
I guess you
I
don't
like
need
what she
anymore.
They're all well written.
She explains to us in her like bio that all the artists give to us when we feature them that she loves making music about heartbreak and love, about providing a safe space for people to feel that they're understood in their heartbreak and knowing that they're not alone. It's just a good message behind it. Shall we move on to the next one? James, do you want to introduce them?
Sure. Up next is Philip Jonathan with his track Seafront.
There was a man across the sea. He wove a song with all the colors of the sun. There was a woman on the shore, painted silence with a whisper of her lungs. There was a call that once was heard. With every breath, every gap between the words, there was a wave that was known, lifted gently from the marrow in her bones. For there's no point holding to silence when I can't take you home. And there's no point looking for something that's leaving you lost. For the same sun shines on the water, shines on the shore. And the same sun shines on your daughter, making you whole. For there's no point holding to silence when I can't take you home. And there's no point looking for something that's leaving you lost. For the same sun shines on the water, shines on the shore. And the same sun shines on your daughter, making you whole. The same sun shines on the water, shines on the shore. And the same sun shines on your daughter, making you whole.
So that was Seafront from the Beast from the Northeast, Philip Jonathan. What did we think?
Yeah, it's one of those episodes, isn't it? We're getting all the emotional tracks
Yeah.
out the way now. Is it because it's the last episode? Maybe.
of this season.
Are we sad to go? This is potentially the last episode.
This is probably
Good
the last
organising
episode
from
of
us.
this series. We will be back in September-ish, hopefully, if we get our act
Maybe.
together. And
Cool.
you might be able to see us next time, or... Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, okay, cool. Really, really solid track. It's really good. It reminds me of Mumford & Sons. All of the instruments are brilliant. And it made me very happy.
He's another really good vocalist as well that we're listening to today. I really liked the lyrics, and I really liked how it sort of it built up throughout the song, and then right at the end it was very
Quite vulnerable by the end, I think.
dainty, vulnerable, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of goes from this big sound. Yeah, literally the last 20 seconds was quite hollow and I don't want to say depressing, but it definitely brought out something. Yeah, no, but it was a
Nice
good
way
track,
to
though.
round it off.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
What's the next track?
The next track is Shadow by Cowboy Mugshot.
Do you have the time? 'Cause I think I lost my mind. Can we please rewind so I can make it right? I think I found myself looking at myself in a mirror, but I still can't see her. Thinking about back in the day when I had my way. I feel like I'm back in 3rd grade when I never had a problem falling in love. Fell in love with my shadow. Maybe this is a foreshadow. Capture my heart like a lasso. How did I drown when it's shallow? When I fall asleep, I feel young again. And then I dream of you, and then I feel dumb again. Tell me where to be, my heart's racing F1, I skipped a beat, Look at the way I think when I'm asleep, walking on a cloud, but I wish that shit would stop. Can you tell me how it feels so real? Why can't you reveal? Can you tell me how it feels so real? Why can't you reveal? Can you tell me how it feels so real? Why can't you reveal? Can you tell me how it feels so real? Why can't you reveal? Can you tell me how it feels so real? Tell me how it feels so real. Can you tell me how it feels so real? Why can't you reveal?
So that was Shadow by Cowboy Mugshot, aka Corey Clark. He is an artist from Nashville, Tennessee. What do you guys think?
Now, when you talk about not fitting in the genre, you've got to think of a song like that, because that was a mishmash of so many different things. You know, you had obviously bits of rapping / spoken words. I quite like that they often were offbeat. They were playing around with that a lot. I think maybe Corey Clark's background in jazz may have had something to do with that. Unexpected chorus, almost dreamy chorus, which didn't seem to fit with what was with before, or at least I wasn't expecting it, which certainly kept me on my toes as well. So definitely a really interesting track to listen to. What did you think, James?
Yeah, really cool track. I was saying earlier, it sounds like Radiohead crossed with the new Gorillaz album, or at least Humility, because that was the last one I listened to. Definitely some cool production elements in there. and it was interesting production wise. I sort of felt for some bits the drums could have hit slightly harder, like they could have been slightly further forward in the mix to have it be groovier, but at the same time that would probably have taken away from the more like relaxed backing atmosphere of the track. So I don't know, but I thought it was really cool. So yeah, cool track. What's coming up next?
Next up is Hangman by William Wright.
He's gonna grab you. Though you might run away, he's gonna have you. You might think you've lost him, take it from me. Hangman gon' catch you, boy, hang you by your knees. He'll take the life from your eyes. If he gets you, when he gets you, know your face is surprise. If he gets you, when he gets you, on the harvest moon of the 9th month, the hangman gets and gets till he gets enough. You might think you've lost him, take it from me. Hangman gon' catch you, boy, hang you by your knees. He'll take the life from your eyes. If he gets you, when he gets you, you'll know your face is surprise. If he gets you, when he gets you, take the life from your eyes. If he gets you, when he gets you, you know your face is surprise. If he gets you, when he gets you.
So that was Hangman by William Wright. What did we all think of that?
It was a really good track. I liked how much he focused on the sort of instrumental and part and the instruments he was playing and tried to highlight them in the mix and stuff. James, what do you think?
Yeah, so that's definitely like a older styled bluesy kind of track. Would you agree?
I would agree with that also.
Cool. Yeah, so I think the instrumental parts there are definitely warranted. Like, if that's what you want to go for, that's what you want to go for. Vocal wise, it's fine. You're doing what you're doing. It's cool. Go for it.
The vocals are pretty good. You sound like you're shitting on them when you say that.
I think he's got a bigger emphasis on his...
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the vocals aren't the point of that track.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I think the emphasis, quite rightly to be fair, is mainly on the guitar there. I mean, that being said, I think he's got some funky bass bits in there, and actually I quite like the keys backing it. You don't hear that a lot. As you say, old school blues, James, yeah, that definitely made it sound like it was old school blues. So, yeah, which you don't hear a lot in 2021. So, it's It's good to have something else thrown in the mix you wouldn't normally hear.
Definitely. James, do you want to introduce the next one?
Sure. Next track is by a new artist of ours that we've just started working with. This is Isla with "Break the Fall."
Distance makes the heart grow fonder, but it also makes the heart forget how it felt to love him and how it felt to be loved back. Memories grow toxic, they eat me from within, and I'm dying to remember how it felt back then. I never thought I'd miss the silence, I never knew it tasted so sweet, till all that I was left with was a message on a screen. But it's better to have loved and lost than not have loved at all. I sink deeper every time you're not around to break the fall, and I don't quite know when I'll be okay. Time moves on, here I'll stay, and every day I'm asking, is this all worth the cost? I'm trying, dear, but I can't seem to bring back what we've lost. Well, honey, I surrender. You brought me to my knees, and all I need is one day to make this pain worth the disease. I never thought I'd miss the silence, I never knew it tasted so sweet, till all that I was left with your shadow holding me. But it's better to have loved and lost than not have loved at all. I sink deeper every time you're not around to break the fall, and I don't quite know when I'll be okay. Time moves on, here I'll stay. Distance grows, so do we. I lose hope each time you leave. But it's better to have loved and lost than not have loved at all. I sink deeper every time you're not around to break the fall, and I don't quite know when I'll be okay. Time moves on, here I'll stay. Time moves on, here I'll stay.
So that was Break the Fall by Isla. That was her debut single, and I really liked it. I sound surprised by that. I thought it was really good. She wrote the song to help express her emotions around being in a long distance relationship. What did you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a pretty good pop track. I thought her vocals were pretty good. Again, we've had quite a few good singers today. I think it definitely tells a story. You mentioned, helping with long distance relationship. I feel a lot of people can probably relate to that kind of thing, given what's happened the last year and a half. My only kind of, I suppose, gripe with it, I feel it can be a little repetitive. So that would kind of be my only thing that I could say she could maybe do a bit differently next time. But overall, I thought it was a really good track. What did you think, James?
Yeah, really solid track. Definitely has some really good things going on there, and it'll be interesting to see what she does in the future with like where she takes her sound. Only tiny thing is I just find hi-hats like that ever so slightly overused now, but it will be interesting to see where she takes it.
Yeah, I mean, for a debut single, you can't always expect for people to come out with a new sound and not
And
use
even if she
sounds that
did
are
come
used
out with a
elsewhere.
completely new sound, people would be like, "Oh, this is too weird." So it's
Exactly,
finding the right
exactly.
balance.
I mean, you said you felt it was quite repetitive, Adam, but it's not a long song. It was only 3 minutes 10, which, you know, we've had some sort of longer and shorter songs on. Maybe not on today's episode as much, but on previous episodes, and it is quite interesting. I think there is definitely a balance of like a perfect length song, and that one wasn't too short or too long by any means. That made it like overly repetitive.
Oh no, it's not like it went on for 5 minutes or anything. I think
This is Out at Sea with their track "Lucky It's Love."
Stumbling over my lies, uncovering all of my vices, struggling to know that I won't do it again. Up above, then gravity pulls me out of touch, waiting here till we get enough to go and just do it again. So you break my bones as your pendulum swings, my lines fall short when there's no one to sing. You call me up, but you don't let it ring past one. All I need you to say is you won't go away. Well, I'm lucky it's love. All that keeps me awake, then leaves me to break. It's all 'cause of you. And I try to get by, but my heart's too entitled. I'm looking right at you, looking back at it. All I need you to say is you won't go away. Well, I'm lucky it's love. Who am I to tell you it's broken? Usually we'd leave it unspoken. Tell me why you think that it's better we speak the same words, but choose different letters. So you break my bones as your pendulum swings, my lines fall short when there's no one to sing. You call me up, but you don't let it ring past one. All I need you to say is you won't go away. Well, I'm lucky it's love. All that keeps me awake, then leaves me to break. It's all 'cause of you. And I try to get by, but my heart's too entitled. I'm looking right at you, looking back at it. All I need you to say is you won't go away. Well, I'm lucky it's love. All I need you to say is you won't go away. Well, I'm lucky it's love. All that keeps me awake, then leaves me to break. It's all 'cause of you. And I try to get by, but my heart's too entitled. I'm looking right at you, looking back at it. All I need you to say is you won't go away. Well, I'm lucky it's love. Stumbling over my lies, uncovering all of my vices, struggling to know that I won't do it again.
So that was Lucky It's Love by Out at Sea. I thought that had a lot of vibes from sort of 2000, early 2010 bands. But James, you actually had a good point while we were listening to the song. What was that?
Yeah, it sort of sounds like it's from a musical. It like there's
Not
this
in a
weird,
in a good way.
Hang on, let me clarify my point by that. So for some reason, every time like someone writes a musical, for some reason it always has this like specific vibe, and I don't know how to like point that out. We think it may be the piano.
I think it's
Like-
just so chirpy.
It's
And I
just
think
like
two
the
different voices
tempo as well. It's very, yeah.
Chirpy is the word we're using.
Very chirpy.
So
It's in a good way. Like it's a. You said it reminded you of some of the songs from Dear Evan Hansen, which I think
Yes.
is probably true. It's a really nice song, and it's a really nice song for a band to be playing as well. I don't know if I just listened to that, I wouldn't necessarily have thought it was from a band. Maybe that's just me.
So can you hit us up, Matt, Mark, Nick and Ben? Can you hit us up and tell us what is the secret to this song? How does it work? We would like to know.
I was saying if any of the artists that we work with have a sort of Mamma Mia style-esque musical made about their music, it will be these guys.
Yeah.
Just based on this one song.
Speaking of that, the rumour is ABBA's making a return at some point with something. I don't know how true that is.
Are they all still alive?
I don't know.
I know at least one of them is.
Boom,
Has
Gen
he worked-
Z ignorance.
I know some
Gen
of
Z ignorance right here.
Anyway,
yeah, cool.
before we get on
any final thoughts? Any final thoughts on that track?
It was a really good song.
Good start, boys. I know they're looking at performing live, which I think they've done one gig so far last summer, I think, and they said they're looking forward to doing some more this summer. So I'll be looking forward to hearing them if they do.
What's coming up next, James?
This is VZ with his track Lovers Rock.
You out your mind, darling, I think I'm borderline. Alright, don't blow my high. Really, I just wanna have fun, it's a good time. One trip tonight. Heat of the summer, it may be double. Maybe she can still be mine. Maybe she can still be mine. What you tryna do? She said, play me something we could groove. She just wanna move, rock your body all night. What you tryna do? Out your groove. What you tryna do? Got to lose. What you tryna do? Out your groove. What you tryna do? She got me doing crazy things. That's how it's supposed to be. What you tryna do? She said, play me something we could groove. She just wanna move, rock your body all night. What you tryna do? Out your groove. What you tryna do? Got to lose. What you tryna do? Out your groove. What you tryna do? What you tryna do? She said, play me something we could groove. She just wanna move, rock your body all night. What you tryna do? Out your groove. What you tryna do? Got to lose. What you tryna do? Out your groove. What you tryna do? What you tryna do? She said, play me something I can groove to. Yeah, What you tryna do? She said, play me something I can groove.
So that was Lovers Rock by VZ. That's our last track of the day. And what a way to end it. What did we all think?
Really chill track. Not what I expected from a song called Lovers Rock. I was expecting it to be rock for some reason. That was a bad,
Funny that.
a bad.
Brilliant analogy. Yeah.
What did you guys think?
Hot take.
Hot take. I mean, okay, talking about starting from nothing and using what you've got and then moving on to making a track like this. VZ, or I'm gonna say Dylan, just in case we've been pronouncing his name wrong the entire time, started making music about 3 years ago using he was started by recording covers using a PlayStation 4 microphone. So
Respect the grind.
yeah, started from the bottom, now we're here. And it's a really just, it hits what it's trying to go for. It's a really chill track and it's good.
So that was a great set of 9 songs that we've listened to today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you found a song that you could listen to in the future. Let us know your favourite.
Check out the
where I'm
artists,
going
they'll be linked below.
yeah, check out the artists and everything. They'll all be linked below. Thank you very much for listening, guys.
It's goodbye from Chloe.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from James.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.